NBC's Sam Brock is live on that tonight. Sam, do investigators have any idea yet how this might have happened?
Shep, good evening. Look, anytime you see a building collapse on this scale, there had to be a failure. Now, I hear from experts, you can count on one hand the number of times we've seen a building collapse like this in the last several decades. But Shep, I got to tell you, leaders here, I don't know that I've seen anything like this recently in terms of just the expressions on their face indicating the pain that has been borne by this community in their eyes, in their faces, just the staggering task ahead of having to find all of these people. And they need to know, how did this happen? If you look over my shoulder, this is the building right here. From this vantage point, try to juxtapose this. It looks fine. The Champlain Towers look fine. It is on the other end of it where you saw 55 units just collapse literally into the ground, as you've been describing the entire show. Now, what happened? How did we get there? I spoke with a general contractor who has actually created, built multiple complexes around here similar to that one. What he told me was, when you see a failure, it's one of two things. It's the steel or it's the concrete. But one of them had to fail. And especially in this case where it's just one chunk of the building facing the ocean where that salty air just sits there, he believes, in his opinion, that the steel likely eroded, and the steel that's caked in the middle of that concrete that provides that flexible strength eroded and snapped. And that is when you saw the building just drop. And in terms of just the rarity of something like this happening, we spoke with a civil engineer with decades of experience on what he believes is just an incredible history of this rarely happening.
A complete pancaking type failure like this is extremely rare. There have been a few in the decades that, I have been in practice, but they're extremely rare. In this particular case, a big question will be, why did this structure stand for 40 years and then fall this morning? So what happened to the structure? Did it change? What unusual conditions may have been existing at the time that it failed?
That's Glenn Bell. He says the last time he's aware of something like this was in Cocoa Beach in the 80s. And Chef, as we look right now at these images, and I know you've shown them earlier in your program, the before and the after, it's still jarring just to see this entire portion of a building wiped away. Now, what I am also told is that there are a way for investigators to go in there to take the slab, the concrete, and the steel, and to analyze it based on its configuration, based on cracks in some parts of the material, and tell what initiated this failure. Was it construction? Was it design? Was it something else? So they are capable of doing that, analyzing it in the lab. The problem here is the timeline. It's not weeks, Shep. It's months, could be as long as a year. And certainly people want answers right now, and they want to see their loved ones again. Shep?
I've heard that theory as well, and heard structural engineers say the same thing. Years and years of some sort of corrosion on the steel, the interaction with the concrete. But Sam, if that's been happening here and nobody knew it, who's to say it's not happening elsewhere? I mean, is anybody giving reassurances that this is a one-off?
So two sides of the coin on that. The general contractor I spoke with said absolutely this could happen again to other buildings that are not properly maintained. He believes, again, there's no verifiability at this point. We haven't verified, I should say, with any official sources that that's what happened. But he believes there was erosion over time and no maintenance. When I spoke with Glenn Bell, that expert civil engineer, what he told me was, no, this is extremely rare. The chances of one of these buildings nearby here having the same kind of failure under these circumstances, 1 in a million, 1 in 100 million, super unlikely. That said, you wouldn't want it to be you, and it's only natural for folks who live around here to worry about the fact that if it could happen one time, why couldn't it happen to my building? Shep?
Yeah. Sam Brock, who's based here in South Florida for NBC News. Sam, thanks so much. Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.